Hello, nice to meet you. How are you?
Doing
And
very well.
congratulations of winning Impact Digital title. And how it feels to be the Impact Digital champion.
Thank you very much. It feels great. It's been 10 years of hard work, so it's very cool to be able to represent Impact here in Poland and defend the championship.
Okay, thanks. How you gonna beat your opponent, and how you and what you know about him?
Well, we talked about it a little bit yesterday. Trent was, the ICW champion when I was in ICW. We've wrestled once before. He won our last match, our only match. But I'm the top dog in Europe now, so I'm here to show what I can do. Times have changed since we last faced each other. I've become a two-time national champion. I went to the Commonwealth Games. I've been signed to Ring of Honor, now signed to Impact. As far as I'm concerned, I am the top dog in Europe, and tonight I'm going to prove it.
I know that you have experience in amateur wrestling.
Yeah.
And what you can say about the difference between professional wrestling and amateur wrestling? For example, professional wrestling is harder, is more difficult. We talk about this sports side,
To be honest with you, they're completely different endeavours. It's chalk and cheese. It's comparing two very different things. What I've found out is you really can't. In my opinion, I think there's very few people who can do it. Chris Jericho is one of the people who can do it. He can be excellent in multiple areas because he's got decades of experience. Whereas for me, I'm at the point now where I don't have that level of experience yet, so I need to focus on one thing, and that thing is professional wrestling right now. So, Jericho is an inspiration for me, for someone who is able to be excellent in multiple fields, and that's something that I would like to do. But right now, I had to just stop amateur wrestling because pro wrestling is my dream. And I had to focus on that and being the best professional wrestler I can be. So they're both extremely difficult, but in very different ways.
It's fun that you said about Chris Jericho, because a few days ago, I think, he said something about ID that perhaps professional wrestling should be an Olympic game. What do you think about that? It was more for fun or for real? What do you think?
Well, he makes an interesting point. If gymnastics and synchronized swimming can be in the Olympics, then how is professional wrestling different? But I think the problem is wrestling is so subjective. It's so broad. That'd be a difficult one, but it'd be interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Okay, thanks. You've seen this guy in action. You work with them. What you can say about the Polish wrestlers? There is a potential on these guys or not?
There is potential. They work very hard. They've got really good characters. What they need to do is they need to get out of Poland. They need to attend training sessions in the UK, training sessions in Germany. They need to travel Europe. They need to invest in themselves, and they need to find training outside of Poland and bring their skills back to Poland and help grow the scene here. That's what they need to do. Of course, there's a lot of potential here, but that's what they need to do. They need to do what all of us guys have done, which is travel the world. That's what they need to do.
And now something about our country. Have you time to explore Warsaw or not?
Not much, to be honest with you, but I love Poland. To be honest with you, it's one of the few places that I could live or spend extended time here. So I think I will maybe not live here, but I would like to spend time here for sure.
And the last question. I know that you are big fan of the video games, and which wrestling video games is the best for you?
Okay, so the most fun is SmackDown 2, Know Your Role, but the best one, the most balanced game, is Fire Pro Wrestling for the Game Boy Advance.
Okay, thanks. It was a pleasure, and
Thank
good
you.
luck in future.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.